Well, Donald Trump has hit another grim milestone in his presidency as the number of bankruptcies in the United States has skyrocketed to its highest level in 15 years. We have talked a lot this year alone about the number of jobs lost in the United States, with layoffs topping more than 1 million. We have talked about the weak economy. We have talked about prices going up, GDP going down. I don't care that the government's report last week said, oh no, it went up by 4.3% in the third quarter. No, it didn't. That's not even possible when every other indicator for GDP is down. Like, you can't take a bunch of negative numbers and then say, nope, it's a positive and it's the biggest GDP growth we've had in years. Like, no, that's not possible, folks. I hope everybody understands that. But the bankruptcies are a big tell, because these bankruptcies, we're not talking about personal people filing for bankruptcy. No. We're talking about businesses, large, very large, and small. Everything from the local mom and pop shop down the street to things like Spirit Airlines, which, let's be honest, that one's not that surprising. But at least 717 companies filed for either Chapter 7 or Chapter 11 bankruptcy between January and November of this year, according to S&P data. Firms that went bust pointed to inflation, interest rates, and, of course, Trump's trade policies, which have hampered supply chains and increased costs as the drivers of their financial troubles. Business experts and economists told the Washington Post that the Republican president's broad tariffs have strained import-dependent companies. Tariffs are creating great wealth and unprecedented national security for the USA, said Donald Trump just days before this report came out. Trade deficit has been cut by 60%, totally unheard of, 4.3% GDP and going way up, no inflation. We are respected as a country again. And none of that is true. None of those numbers are accurate. He is lying his face off to put a positive spin on something that is absolutely horrific. We haven't seen this number of business bankruptcies in the United States since the year 2010, which is when the U.S. was still trying to pull out of the Great Recession. And we're allegedly not in a recession now. We have Great Recession level numbers of bankruptcies, Great Recession levels of unemployment, of layoffs, of overall job losses, Great Recession levels of hiring freezes, Great Recession levels of inflation and income inequality. But we're totally not in a recession, folks, right? If you believe that, I have a bridge over in Brooklyn I would love to sell you, so please reach out to me personally and we'll finagle over a price there. Because none of that is real. None of that is true. We do not have 4.3% GDP growth. It's not possible when all of the other numbers are negative. It's not possible when over 700 businesses have filed for bankruptcy in the first 11 months of this year. We are a country that is dying thanks to 100% Donald Trump's policies. But we're trying to hide the fact that we're dying, right? The Trump administration's putting a happy face on it, parading us around like Weekend at Bernie's, acting like, no, it's not dead. Everything's totally good. It's not. It's bad. It's getting worse. It will continue to get worse because Donald Trump doesn't care. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.